Hello ladies, I'm back again. I've already done this video once and I realised I was talking to myself again. The camera switched itself off. So I took everything out of this beautiful file folder that Siobhan sent to me. I purchased this from Siobhan because I fell in love with it on her site. It was a giveaway that I fell in love with. I knew I wouldn't win it in the giveaway, and so I said, would you make one for me? Lovely Siobhan said yes, and I'm absolutely thrilled because it's beautiful. There's so much involved in this altered file folder, I just couldn't believe it. So I've put everything back in, but not in the order that that it was presented. It was beautifully presented, but I've just pushed it back in so that I can refilm it for you. Now this is the back, and in the back pocket, and the pocket itself is so beautifully decorated. The papers are lovely, but if you pop over to Siobhan Pearl and Button and see her giveaway challenge that she's had recently, you probably get a better insight into what she's done here, but I'll take them out. I mean, this is just the back pocket, and these are the tags that are in there. I'm not sure if that's in the back pocket or the front pocket, but isn't it lovely? That's gorgeous. Let's see if I can get more light on this. It's not very good. And these altered envelopes are lovely, beautifully done. The cardstock is beautiful. I must go back and check on Siobhan's site who did the paperwork. It's gorgeous. Altered glassine bags, so pretty. I've been making some altered glassine bags myself, but they don't look this pretty. It really is elegant, extremely French, vintage French. I've got a soft spot for France. I used to go out with, I went out with a couple of French boys in my youth. One looked like Hercule Poirot, and literally he did when I think back. And the other one was just a boy. He was absolutely lovely. He was sweet as itself. He really was. We were pen pals for quite a while, and then because of the distance between, that faded obviously when you're young. So that's the back. And the front. I love these glassine bags. Look at the trims on that. It's not good. I have to do something about the lighting in here. That I've got up lights in this room and I should be facing down. Another envelope. Yeah, France. I went to Lourdes not too long ago. That was a really spiritual experience. I'm not a Catholic, but I defy anyone to go and not be moved by it. Absolutely wonderful experience. I went into the baths there, where the dunk you under the water, and I got out, I climbed out, and before they could throw a towel around me, I was dry. It was the most strange experience. I didn't need to towel myself down. I was totally dry, and it wasn't that hot a day. It was just an ordinary day. And one moving part of the visit, I went down to the grotto where Bernadette Subaru saw Our Lady, and it was just before midnight, and I closed it at midnight, and there was only me there, and it was a strange experience, just me standing there, nobody else, because I mean, you know how many thousands go to Lourdes, and it was just me looking at this grotto. Yeah, very moving, very, very moving. When a strange thing happened, because when I went on the plane, I got off the plane and I wasn't too well when I got to the hotel, and I had trouble with my ears, so they sent for the doctor because I couldn't hear and I was feeling pretty poorly, and the doctor came, and must be Frenchman. He was an absolute dish. It could have been in the films. He was absolutely stunning, and I was speaking to him in broken French, and more or less he was saying to me he couldn't treat me because I'd got an ear infection, and until I'd seen my own doctor back home, he couldn't treat me. I needed antibiotics and needed my ear syringing before he could do it. So he just smiled sweetly and said goodbye, and afterwards people came up to me and said, what did he prescribe for you? What did he prescribe? And there's such a lot of, you know, attention, and I said, he didn't prescribe anything. Why? And I said, well, every time anyone's been ill in this hotel, it doesn't matter, you know, what the complaint is, this lovely doctor used to come along and he always prescribed suppositories. I said, no, I didn't have any suppositories. That's a memory from Lourdes, if you like. This is stunning. I should be talking about this, shouldn't I? But I'll absolutely love it, Siobhan. I do, really. And another thing when I was at Lourdes, there were lots of souvenir shops and selling rosaries and crucifixes, things to do with, you know, souvenirs of the town. And I thought, oh, I'm not going in a souvenir shop, but I spotted opposite the hotel a convent and church. It was only small, and there was a nun sitting making large rosaries that you hang on the wall in wood. And I thought, oh, I'd rather she had the money for the church. And I said, how much for the rosary? And I can't remember how much it was. It could have been 30 francs, it could have been 300 francs, I can't remember. And I said, oh, I've only got a 500 or 50 euro note. And she just grabbed the note, pulled the roller shutters down. She'd given me the rosary and disappeared. Didn't give me any change, nothing. Well, I was quite prepared to give her the change, but she beat me to it. She disappeared, mate. She wasn't going to give me any change. And that's another memory. And then that sort of shattered the dream, because I thought all nuns were nice. In fact, I wanted to be one when I left school. My dad taught me out of that one. And in the centre of, again I digress, at the centre of this is a lovely little journal that Siobhan made. And it's so pretty and feminine, absolutely lovely. I knew your work was lovely, Siobhan, but I didn't know it was this pretty. And I can recommend all of this to anyone watching. Go and look in her Etsy shop and see for yourself just how fantastic her work is. It really is lovely, and I'll tell you, it's cheered me up a lot. I was quite miserable earlier on, Siobhan, and this is just gorgeous, and I'll put it all back as it should be, and I shall sit and go through everything at leisure. She also sent me in a little gift bag very pretty lavender seam binding, a little mobile phone, dangle, a little paper clip embellishment. I'm sorry, the lighting's not too good. And a thank you card and a little tag there. A thank you card, and I love the image on it. Siobhan, it's lovely. So ladies, I hope you were able to see that, because as I say, the lighting isn't too good, and I must get it better organised for you. Thank you, Siobhan, I absolutely adore it, and thank you ladies for looking in and listening. Bye for now. Bye.